back at the Camarillo Ranch. We're looking at a couple of real nice hot rods. I had to sit down with this guy because his car runs in the 10s. It's got plates on it. It's real. Tell me about the car.
Well, it's a 1965 Mercury Comet Caliente. It's got a 289 that's bored and stroked 352 inches, 4-speed. It's got a half chassis with coilovers and ladder bars. Runs 140 to 60 foot.
Wow.
Carries front wheels out past the 60-foot clocks. It's a fun ride.
How long you had it?
42 years.
No way. So, did you get it new?
No, it's a 65.
Okay.
I bought it in the spring of 67.
Wow. Wow, that is really cool. So it's kind of morphed as you've had it, right?
Oh yeah, I started racing it that summer.
Wow. So I saw in there you had like a history where you kind of, drove it to work, drove it to the track, pound on it, and then it went down for 4 or 5 years, and you went through it. Tell us about that.
Well, I raised my 2 sons, so got involved with sports.
Yeah.
Car sat parked.
Yeah.
Boys were more important than the car.
Yeah.
So then once they went on to college and did their thing, then I started playing with the car again. So.
Now, did you do the work yourself, or who did it?
Good friend of mine, Lou Rose, did the welding.
Okay.
I helped him.
You tubbed it, right?
Yes, I'm a retired sheet metal worker.
Oh, perfect.
So I used to do race cars on the side.
I may be in touch with you.
Oh, definitely.
So why are you doing this show?
We just like to do the local shows, and the bunch of us that do these things, we like to do the charity ones.
Yeah, me too.
If at all possible. If not, we just go. I mean, the cars win trophies now and then, but that's not why we come. This wild group behind us here is why we keep coming. All the friends, all the good people you meet,
The car hobby is really as much about people as it is cars.
Yeah, definitely.
Now, your buddy's got a car here. Tell me a little bit about that Futura.
Well, this 64 Falcon Futura, his grandfather bought it brand new.
Oh.
Was originally a 260 V8 with a 3-speed, and then he drove it that way for a long time, and then he and his dad built a real mild 351 for it, and they started playing, and then he wore it out after 7 years. Never broke it, just wore it out. And now it's got a 706 horsepower 351 in it now.
Wow, what's yours put out?
About 580.
That's pretty strong.
Yeah.
Especially if you're putting around on the street once in a while.
Not very often.
Yeah. A lot of cam in it, I'm sure.
Yeah, and the transmission's clutchless. So
oh my God.
Windows don't roll down. Got a lot of gear in it too. It's got a 567 rear gear in it. But it's fun.
It's fun, no problem with freeway on-ramps. And
oh no.
Hey, thanks for taking some time with us, man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
It was cool. And
thank you. Thanks for putting up with the heat.
Watch for Road Trip.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave Allen.
Hi.
And your wife?
This is Wanda.
Wanda.
Nice to meet you.
So I understand she's the reason you're here and the reason you have this ride. Tell me about that.
I can sit right next to him.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
it.
she got tired of riding behind me on my bike, so this way she can sit beside me.
He still can't hear me, but he doesn't hear the screaming now as much.
Is that by design?
Right.
Okay. Tell me about the motor.
Right. It's a 327 Corvette motor. It's got the 202 valves, big valves in it. It was funny because when I was a kid growing up, I was building cars and I was trying to find a set of heads like this, and I had to buy off-road heads. I couldn't find heads, and this car actually has the heads that I was searching for high and low. So it's just got a lot of nostalgic.
I would say triple carburetors and all.
Right, and you could just say when I saw it, I could look at it wasn't something that somebody had just fabbed together in the garage. It was well professionally done, and I liked it because it was old school. It's got disc, drum brakes. It doesn't have the disc brakes on the back of it. It's got an old Pontiac rear end, which guys were using back then. As far as I can tell, it's built in about the '60s. So you can build a T-bucket today and still have have that same kind of look, but to have the old parts just like what this car has.
Well, I love it's
really
not the
nice.
standard 350, big
right,
4-barrel.
Big, right.
T-bucket owners are a different breed. In talking to the owners, they reminded me of another group of enthusiasts, the Harley owner. Just look at this. So who knew? I mean, we came out here to shoot some B-roll for a car show that's coming up. We ended up learning a lot about the history of Camarillo. seeing some monster trees. I mean, I never thought I'd be an arborist, but my God. We learned a lot today at Road Trip. This is Allan Crockett. We'll catch you next time.